Sonia Gandhi has been elected unanimously as the Congress Parliamentary Party chairperson. She's been chosen as the CPP leader. Sonia Gandhi unanimously chosen for the CPP post. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge had proposed Sonia Gandhi's name, and everyone present, or all the Congress Party MPs present in the Central Hall of Parliament, seconded that, accepted, and Sonia Gandhi will be the Congress Parliamentary Party chief in the Parliament. Lot of reactions that are coming in. Let's also listen in to Mallikarjun Kharge announcing that decision.
ये तो बहुत बड़ी बात है, अच्छा है। हमारी लीडर फिर से सीपीपी लीडर बनी और हमको मार्गदर्शन करते रहेगी, और इससे बड़ा क्या हो सकता है। जो इंसान पार्टी के लिए पूरी अपनी खुशियां छोड़कर पार्टी की सेवा कर रही है, तो इसलिए मैं तो उनको सैल्यूट करता हूँ। ऐसे उनके तकलीफात में भी उन्होंने अपने सब काम पीछे रखकर देश के लिए वो पूरी ताकत लगा रही है।
Today's CPP meeting held under the presidency of Congress President. This is newly elected Congress Parliamentary Party, held under the leadership of Congress President Mallikarjuna Kharge ji. Mallikarjuna Kharge ji proposed the name of Madam Sonia Gandhi as a CPP chairperson. Sri Gaurav Gogoi, Sri Tariq Anwar and K. Sudhakaran, three honorable MPs supported that, and CPP unanimously elected Madam Sonia Gandhi as a CPP chairperson.
मीटिंग में सीपीपी चेयरपर्सन के रूप में श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी को सर्वसम्मति से दोबारा से चयनित करने का काम किया गया। उनका जो नेतृत्व रहा है, उनका मार्गदर्शन रहा है, उनका अनुभव रहा है कांग्रेस पार्टी और तमाम विपक्ष के लिए, वो मैं समझता हूँ लाभदायक रहेगा। और सीपीपी चेयरमैन के रूप में कांग्रेस को आने वाले समय में किस प्रकार से इंडिया अलायंस आगे जाए, उस बात को सोनिया गांधी जी अपना मार्गदर्शन दे पाएंगी। तो ये आज हमने चयनित करने का काम किया।
So how will the India alliance be taken forward? What would the strategy be? Congress leaders say Sonia Gandhi is best suited to be the CPP Congress Parliamentary Party chairperson to guide Congress leaders and India alliance members on the road ahead to take on the Narendra Modi government. The clamour, of course, for Rahul Gandhi to be leader of opposition in Parliament also continues. There's still intense speculation about that, and Milan Sharma joins us for more on this. Milan, you were there. Take us through the buzz, the enthusiasm in the Congress cadre, because they feel quite rejuvenated, and a lot of them at that extended meeting of the CWC credited Rahul Gandhi with the revival of the Congress from 52 to 99.
Well, Gaurav, that is the kind of discussion that was going on at the CWC. But of course, when it comes to the CPP leadership, the party has chosen Mrs. Sonia Gandhi because given that the experience that she brings in, as a member of parliament now, although she's not, in Lok Sabha, but still, she had that long drawn, career in politics. And of course, she is someone who has an experience, in collision politics as well, whether it's in UPA 1, UPA 2. And of course, the resolution has been accepted by all, mooting her name as, CPP. And it's going to be, a very tough contest also from the Congress's side, because now remember, they have got about 100 seats this time around, in 2024 elections. And we'll have to wait and see what kind of strategies are going to come forward from the party at the moment, because Rahul Gandhi and the entire Congress's posturing has been very, very forward and very different from the last time around. And we have seen more confidence that has been instilled in the party because of the number of seats that have been backed by the Congress. And therefore, what kind of strategy is going to go forward, how the Congress is going to behave this time. Are they going to be more aggressive, in their issues, and are they going to be more aggressive in Parliament is something that will be decided. And, with Mrs. Sonia Gandhi heading helming that as the CPP, there's going to be a renewed sense of.
Let me also quickly bring in Mosmi Singh, who joins us on the show. Milan, stay with us. Mosmi, that aggression is already seen in the one, body language, and two, the kind of comments that are coming from the Congress party and also alliance partners, including Mamata Banerjee, on how the India bloc intends to take on the Narendra Modi government in Modi 3.0.
Right, Gaurav, and the news that's coming, Jairam Ramesh did confirm to us that they have not been invited for the swearing-in ceremony. Now, this is really interesting because the India Alliance had taken this position that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has no moral right to take up that post because as far as, the campaign was concerned, PM Modi mooted for Modi ki guarantee and the BJP fell short of the 272 figure mark. So thereby, even Mamata Banerjee going to the extent of asking for the resignation of the Prime Minister. So Jairam Ramesh is confirming to us that he has not been called, the opposition leaders have not been called for the swearing-in ceremony while foreign leaders are invited, so which is again a start of stifling the democratic process and the entire celebration of democracy.